So hello students and welcome to the question number 15 of the valuation of a merger, right? So here is again a little difference in terms of calculating the value. We have different components to evaluate the merger. So what is that it is been given is there is a two companies name as Alpha Limited and the Beta Limited. Alpha Limited is an acquiring company and the Beta Limited is a target company. Their respective inputs are being given. So first I will go ahead and try to know what is that we need to compute. So first thing we need to calculate is compute the value of the P ratio of the individual company. So I need to calculate the P ratio for the individual company, that is the Alpha Limited and the Beta Limited. Okay, the second is computation of synergy. First I will calculate the value of the P ratio for the individual company. To calculate the P ratio, the formula that I require is market price divided by the EPS, right? So if I want to calculate the P ratio, that is we need to first calculate what is the market price of the share. Since here the market price of the share is not been given, so what I will do here is first I will calculate the market price. Market price I can calculate by taking total market capitalization divided by number of shares. That is for Alpha Limited. If I apply the values, I'll be getting the market price for Alpha Limited would be 133 rupees. Similarly for the Beta Limited, I will be getting as rupees 30 as a market price of the share. Then computing the P ratio, I need to get market price divided by EPS. Since EPS is given in the question, so I just calculated the market price. Substituting these values for an Alpha Limited, market price is 133.33 divided by 7.3, which is given in the question. I'll be getting the P ratio as 18.26. Whereas for the Beta Limited, similarly I'll be getting a 13.64 as a P ratio. So this is the solution for the sub question A. The sub question B would be the compute the synergy gain. So what is a synergy gain? Synergy gain would be the combined value of the, that is my combined earning with synergy, right? And minus combined earning without synergy. Just make a note in the question as it is been missing here. There is a synergy gain of 2.5%. So it is not been mentioned. Please make a note in the question number 15. That is, there is a synergy gain of 2.5% in this merger. So by taking the combined earnings of the company Alpha and the Beta Limited, that is 5,47,500 plus 99,000 multiplied by 1.025, that is 2.5%, nothing but 1.025, right? Minus without synergy. Okay, so I'll be getting the value of the synergy, that is synergy gain. Synergy gain would be 16,163 lakhs would be the synergy gain. Fine. So sub question C, calculate the cost of merger if the Beta Limited is paid of cash of rupees 40 per share. Okay, so this is a little tricky. This is new thing that we are learning here. So cost of acquisition, what is the cost of acquisition for an acquiring company if they pay rupees 40 per share in the form of cash rather than exchange of share, right? So cost can be calculated by taking what is a cash paid minus the market value of the target firm, right? How much that we have been paying, in return how much that we have been getting. So we have been paying rupees 40 per share. The total number of shares are 45,000. 40 into 45,000, it comes out to be 18 lakhs minus the value of the target company is 13 lakhs 50,000. So the cost of acquiring the target company for a that is acquiring company is 4,50,000, right? So this is the cost of acquisition with respect to cash of rupees 40 per share. If the company go with a cash transaction, the cost comes out to be 4,50,000. Similarly, we can also look at what is the cost of merger for an acquiring firm if they go by exchange of share. So exchange ratio is given, that is for every 3 shares of a target company, it would be paying 1 share. Okay, that is 1:3. So here there is a simple formula to be used in with respect to when the exchange ratio is based on the stock. If it is a cash, the formula is cost equals to cash paid minus market value of the target firm. But when it is in the form of exchange ratio, right? The formula is cost of merger is equal to alpha, open the bracket, market value of combined firm, close the bracket, minus market value of the target firm. So here, what is this alpha? Alpha, I have just shown you the calculation and the formula. Alpha is nothing but number of shares issued to the target company. What is the number of shares issued to the target company here? It says every 3 shares of a target company is equal to 1 share. That is 1 by 3 multiplied by 4,500. It comes out to be 15,000 shares. So now 15,000 shares divided by acquiring company's share, that is 75,000 plus 15,000, and the value of alpha comes out to be 0.1666. Fine. So substitute the value of alpha 0.166 multiplied by market value of the combined entity, right? So multiplied with the combined entity minus market value of the target firm, right? So you will be getting that the value equals to cost of the merger. Okay, so just calculate the value and you will be getting the what is the cost of a merger through the exchange of shares. Fine. So this is about the solution for question number 15.